How are you all doing, Ralph here, Ralphy Customs? Time to finish off the old Triton. Let's do it. Right, we're back on Harley's Cafe Racer. Last bits we've got to do is make a mount for his rear silencer. Is that not his front silencer? A bit fucking random, Ralphie. And in here there's some classic style fucking side panels that he would like mounting somewhere around there. So keep him on the low down so he don't catch his legs on them. So that's what we've got to do, and then it's a strip and weld job. So we'll get these couple of bits made up. Now what I propose to use for this V is some nice lightweight tubing, because it ain't got to be over the top. So we'll use a bit of this with 3 of those, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and then V it in like that kind of thing. Only a lot neater. I'm going to make some ends up that go on here that are countersunk for M8. So made them, got some cuts of that. Let's get on the lathe. Okie fucking dokie. So I know the bits we're making are 24mm long. So if we have about 30 something hanging out, not too much like that. And you know what? That's running about fucking true. So we'll nip it up. And we'll come in back on the old tungsten, because I'm only taking light cuts, and we'll face that off like fucking so, look. Like so. Don't need to do the very middle, because we're going to machine that out. Now we'll set this to the OD, which I know is, I want 23, I think. Hold on. Let me just check, bear with. Yeah, 23. And send it. There's your blows, Captain. Bit of lube, because that's what separates it from them animals. Make of that what you will. So, we'll get that down to near the chuck. Just until we get nervous, which is fucking hell, that air. Right, that's sorted. So now we're on to centre drill. So we'll do a centre drill to get things started, like fucking so. And with that 8mm clearance, now the 24mm long or so. If I go about 25 or 26 deep, then we should be happy days, shouldn't we? Okay, now we need to slow things down, and we're going to counter bore with a counter bore tool, flat bottom mill with a guide in the middle, and we're going to go 10mm deep, and that will give us the countersink for the M8 cap heads. Happy days. Just like that. That's just on 10mm deep. So let's have this out of the way. Speed things up again. While we break that edge. And break that edge. Right, now we switch over to the parting blade, which I've been having a couple of issues with the hold up, but I think we've come to a compromise, me and Noddy. Right, 24mm with the roll is there. Let me move you around. Scream if you want to go faster. Behave. Come on. Yeah, that's not a bad shot. Okay. That sits like that. Starts like that. And then we send it. Look, that fucking chipped alright, I'll tell you that. And I don't mean me lunch. I don't mean me fried potatoes. And chunks of fucking metal that are flying off there. Right, here we go. Should catch that bad boy. Come on, baby. There we go. There's one. One down, 2, 3. Sorry, 2 more to go. But I need to spin this round and finish off that face. So you can join me as I do that. Righto. So we'll chuck that up. See how true it is. Good enough for council work. Here we go. Good enough for what we want. I'm only cleaning it up, so I'll come in with the old tool, touch on, gentle face up like that, and we'll break that edge, break that edge, and Bob's your on set. So that's a nice countersunk little doofer that we can weld a bit of this to make that fucking support, that bracket for the exhaust. Righto. So with those bolted to their corresponding tabs and those corresponding tabs tacked on, it is literally now just a case of dot to dot, ain't it? So I just want to check that we're not, yeah, look, we're not encroaching on that, which I don't particularly like, if I'm honest. There you go. I like that. I think that looks fucking great. So, yeah. We will now, that one's too fucking short. That one's too fucking long, but you get the gist. We'll get those in place and we'll clean the lens as well. So we'll do a bit of trimming and cutting and sanding and see what's what. And boosh, as if by magic, here we fucking go. I don't know if it's showing very well, but there's very little movement in that and it ain't all welded up, so you should be able to fucking stand on that. What's next? And I am approaching with trepidation, if you're watching. Big bad Leroy fucking Brown. Ow, bastard, that's all. It's these fucking things. Yeah. I think I'm going to offer it up like that. I'm going to trace round here with my pen. I'm going to get my pen out and fucking trace down here and work out where the brackets are going to go and go from there. Yeah. Okay, so on with the bracket. And cut a bit of this 5mm. Half a dozen of those. Well, 5. Alright, they're all fucking marked. 20mm wide this is, so in the middle 10mm and 10mm from the end. And I'm going to drill and tap them M6. And what I've also done is laid that on where I wanted it, like I said, and draw around where the tube goes. So they're going to go about there, look, with their M6. I'm wondering, I might put it back on and see if I can do it on the outside, because I can do it on the outside. That's going to look better with the bolt holes nearer the outside. Going to look better. Going to look not as bad, I'll say. So they'll get that. They'll get fucking, once I've drilled and tapped these, I'll mark through, transfer punch through, and then drill both of these side panels out and bolt these brackets on, and then slide them into place and tack them on. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Right, so quick 5mm. There we go, look. Do each one of them on the old pillar drill. Nice and easy. like fucking so, before a nice little cheeky chamfer on both sides, like fucking so. Ready to take a thread. Right, so I've gone through with it transfer punch. Hey, look at that, it's fucking gleaming. Gone through with the transfer punch. I've not gone on the outside because you're not going to get it, you wanker. There's tubing and then you're hanging out and there's stuff in the way. So yeah, they're going on the inside. That's where they're fucking going. What I'll do, I'll drill these through and then transfer punch through to that one. Yeah, and they'll be bob on. In the meantime, let's get some thread cut in these happy campers. So, got the old hand tap. I normally use machine taps, don't I? But these are fucking on point. Bit of hangsterfers, yeah. All tap, super all tap, not regular all tap, and nicely lined up. Look, if I can fucking get it started, we'll be fucking laughing. There we go. And away she goes, Captain. Give it the old 1, 2 and back a bit. 1, 2, back a bit. 1, 2, back a bit. And we'll be fucking straight through it. Look, fucking love these taps. These are a present from my engineer, Mr. Douglas, of Douglas Engineering. So that's fucking one jolly chap here, look, wherever it is, ready to go. So there we have it. You can see, look, there they go, look, like so. Now, what I've not fucking shown is this, the final one, the final bracket on the job. Wait, focus, you fuck. Is for the hooter, and I'm thinking I'm going to drop the electrics box back in and see where it'll fucking go. Maybe there, don't know, I'll drop the electrics box back in, wherever I've put that. Oh, there. And then see where that's going to fit and get it tacked on. And then that, my friends, is fucking that. Stripped down, weld up. Another one bites the dust. Bob's your auntie. So, yeah. There she is, naked. Naked as a jaybird. Hey? It's fussy, isn't it, when it's all apart? So, what I'm going to do first up is cut some little gusset plates to go in there. And there it is, clamped down, ready to cut. Now, I have had, in answer to the critique of use a plasma cutter, basically, it won't cut 6mm plate. My plasma cutter will not fucking cut that. I've had a go this morning. I've put a new everything in it. I've had the compressor on. I've whacked the air pressure up. I've done everything I can. And it won't cut one layer of 6mm, let alone 2, which is what I do once I rough these out. I weld them together and make them as a matched pair, which means putting that curve in and trimming the sides. I'm going through 12mm plate. No, mate, no. You can't cut laminate anyway with a plasma. 2 layers, it'll just blow out. And it won't do it, so yeah. So we're fucking chop saw with this little bastard, which, if you've used these modern discs, it's no hardship at all, because it's like a knife through fucking butter. Okay, quick fucking update. My TIG's just broke down, so I'm having a minute. And what I've done is these plates, I've TIGged them in. I've decided to run a TIG weld. I just think it looks neater. Yeah? And that's where I fucking broke down. Physically and emotionally. So what I'm going to do, all of the gussets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to TIG weld. Maybe these as well, not sure yet. But all of the tube to tube, I'll MIG weld. That's the plan. So you've caught me mid fucking weld because I'm waiting for my TIG to cool down. Touch is fucking glowing. Not literally, but you know, it's fucking hot enough to hurt my hand through the gloves. And we've welded pretty much everything this all around the headstock, apart from this plate on the other side. So all of the engine mounts and the tank strap mount and all of the tube. And we're through to here. I've just copped that while I'm at it. That could be migged really. These will be migged. Yeah, so that's that. I might mount you up here and do a bit of fucking time lapse when I get back on the migging of it, like, because the thing would just be me stood there fucking swearing, wouldn't it? So I'll do it when I get back on the mig. So, after much of what you've just been seeing, and a bit of fucking, I'm pleased with those roads, TIG roaded around there on the outside, they're migged on the back light, and all, like I said before, I've tigged the gussets in. Now, I'm not sure if it's fucking worth it, next to the rest of the roads, like, and he's a good fucking fettle. I've just got, knocked the top off it, like, not taking it to paint ready. There's a shot blast and fucking all the pips knocking off and whatnot. So that ends that. Yeah. What a fucking different thing for me to be working on. I'm quite pleased with that, how it's turned out. Happy days. Let me grab a quick screen grab. Yeah, so there you fucking go. It just leaves me as always to thank you for watching and to say if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and maybe give me a sub. Yeah, it really helps. Check out all the bump in the description below and I'll catch you on the next one. Big love everyone. See you soon.